Well, a very good afternoon. It's the, what date is it, Andy? Well, it's the 19th of October 24, it's Saturday. And as everyone knows, I don't like Saturdays. So I'm at the edge of the River Almond, at the small Glen. The waters are fairly high, but not quite as fast flowing as I thought they might be. I'm going to head over these gravel banks, and my purpose today is I want to get up onto the moorlands, onto Dunmore. That's my mission, but whether we get across the river safely I'm not too sure at this stage. But as I say, I'll take my way across. I've got my big French waterproof boots, and I've also got my Gore-Tex leggings on, and it means I can cross the river without getting feet wet, but it's got to be a certain depth. There's a couple of fast flowing sections, Andy. They are. I think we should try over there. We'll see how it's flowing there. There's a good chance we might not get across the river today. Not at this point, at least. So, mind you, there was a lot of rain yesterday, so I'm sure that's all coming off the mountains. I'll take you across this way to this gravel island, and we'll see what we can do from there. Yeah, fingers crossed, Annie. I'm afraid it's just flowing too quickly today for a safe passage across. It's not a huge distance across there, but you get halfway out there and the waters will pick you up and take you down. It wouldn't be a drowning situation, it'd just be a bloody soaking for no reason. There's no other alternative, any. So that's just a bit of a pity, but you can see how when the waters are in flood, they come right through here, you see. No, it's too quick. That it's not the depth, I'm afraid. It's the quickness of the flow. Halfway out there, that would just push at your ankles, and even with my staff, it would push me that way, drag me that way, and then pop me down there and the bloody keep soaking wet. Not to worry. What we'll do then, Dunmore, you'll have to wait. I thought I would do it this way. It's get up the slopes are quite steep, but once you're up onto the ridge, it saves a lot of mileage from the other side of the Glen. What shall we do, Annie? What shall we do, Andrew? This is a big question. Let's just have a wander upstream for something to do, Annie. That's a shame. Well, you see, I'm out to this point, but it's not too bad, but it falls away too deeply in here to get me over to there. Just too deep. It'd be probably waist deep at that end. So I'm afraid it's not going to happen, Andrew. There we are. If that flow had been a bit less, then I would have made it across there, you see. It's just to give it a... No, it's too fast, Annie. It's too fast at that point. Well, I mean, if it's a life or death situation, I would have to go across, but it's not a life and death situation. It's a case of taking a shortcut up in the mountain, and it's silly to get myself you know, a cold bath for no reason. So I think what we'll do, this is a bit of a mystery. Let me turn the camera off while I think about what I'm going to do now. So the sun's come out as I expected it would do, and these are off for today, I'm afraid. I can't get across the river, and I'm not taking it from the other side, and it's a long haul in. You have to go past Newton Brig and up the hill, a big long march through the heather to find the track, which eventually will take you up here. It's a good couple of miles. I mean, it is doable, but it's not my plan today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head along to the mouth of the Glen here and park up, and then I might take myself up onto the left. I don't know, I'm a bit mixed up as to what to do now. I'm not going all the way up the top of the Scurra, and I'm not doing Mule Rima, not today at least. But anyway, it's a very pleasant day, and you've got to be out when it's at this time of year, from now until February. You've got to take every sunny day, even if the shower passes through. You've just got to, you know, absorb what happens in the shower. Because when it's a shower, it means the sun will follow, and so will rainbows. But it's very nice today, actually. It's beautiful. Right, Andy, let's get along this way and see what's what. We'll get something done. Well, you see, the other alternative is listen to this bloody drivel and shite. And the official behind the goal had a clear line. Can't drive anywhere unless you've got a CD. So there you go. I'll have to put CDs in my car again. 2015, imagine, when we won the cup against imagine being a bloody journey listening to this drivel. Couple of hours. Oh no, bloody lot of nonsense. It really is. I mean, who's going to bloody listen to that every bloody week? And it's on. It'll be on till 7 o'clock, maybe even later. It's been on since 12 o'clock, and it just gets worse and worse as the day goes on. Tune in about between 5 and 6, and you really will. Well, you'll have a bloody breakdown, a complete and utter mental breakdown if you listen to it for more than an hour. That's a promise. So I've put my wee car down there for a short while. There's definitely going to be a shower, but what I'm going to do is walk through this lot of stuff. There's a cairn. I haven't been at that cairn since I was about 14-year-old, and I want to go and touch it and say I'm back and see what it says. It's not really a cairn, it's a little standing stone, and it's probably the most unvisited part of this glen, because it's so difficult to get to. Can you hear me above the wind? Probably not. But this, of course, is another section of General Wade's road, General George Wade, and this part is the section between obviously Crieff and Newton Brig before it swings up to the Corrie Mucklock. I was looking at the map last night actually, and I thought to myself, that was some feat to walk all the way from Dalwhinnie to Fort Augustus on Wade's Road. It was it really was. I was quite proud of doing that. So I've been looking at other areas. I mean, it's not just one road he built. He built dozens of them, but that's the main trunk route from Crieff to Fort Augustus that he done. And anyway, you see how beautiful it is, especially when there's no passing vehicles. They were forgiven today for being nosy because, well, you just can't help looking at somebody who's putting on a rucksack outside their vehicle, can you? I don't think there'll be any negative comments. Probably got the. I hope that chap stays dry. Good on him. Wish I could do that. But, anyway, this is where we're heading to. So the wind's picking up a wee bit. But I'm not even going to bloody talk about the Met Office. Already complained to the BBC today. Sent them off a complaint. Their headline was "Weather Bomb." I thought, how the fuck is that a weather bomb? It's a bloody autumn storm. I try to educate these people that these are naturally occurring autumn storms that come every bloody year, just like the hurricanes in the Caribbean. It's like, fucking, sorry about my language, but it really annoys me. So I says to the BBC, what a bunch of crap. And simply that's what it is. Anyway, let's get going, Eddie. It looks like there's been a bit of a slip of the land since Mr. Wade built this road with his troops, the Hanoverians. So lots and lots of people having the right old gaze and going, there's that bloody stupid lad out again. If he's not bloody hanging around berry trees, he seems to be bloody insistent in getting through bracken and heather. But anyway, I'll switch off actually until we get over towards that little stone thing I'm talking about. This certainly takes me back, Andy. Yes. Such a long while ago. It's beautiful, isn't it? See what I mean about the when the green grass and reaching that turn to the golden autumn colours, it's amazing. Especially get the sunshine, look at the waterfalls. And I've read some journalist in the local area, not only did she write something in the local rag, but she also wrote a book, and she said this is where Chariots of Fire was filmed. And I said, is it? Fuck. I said to her, I said, where did you get that information from? Where did you find out that that was where? Or did you just assume it? Did you just think it was filmed near the small Glen, so it must be that? One thing I notice as you get older, you do pick up on lots of people's faults. You know, when you're about 7-year-old and you see somebody picking their nose, you look at them with keen interest. But when you get to my age and someone's picking their nose, and then you watch what they do afterwards, perhaps they go to serve some food or something. What are you doing, you dusty bastards? Go and wash your hands, please. You're picking your nose and then you give me a slice of cold meat. Come on Andy, we didn't come up here for a grumble. We came to see that old stone. There he is down there. Can you see him? There's no point in walking that bloody road or you just get yourself mowed down. I mean, it's bad enough for cyclists and motorbikes, but well, sorry, for cyclists, but walking it is something else. You can't even jump onto the verge, they're so steep. Yeah. There's a deer pouncing through the vegetation. You probably won't see it in the camera, but it's in a bit of a hurry, that one. You can see the larch trees are starting to turn as well. It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, focus please. Now I'm going back to a visitation on this stone. See how it feels after all these years, Annie. So once more I'm giving you a fine view of a section of General Wade Road. And down there is the main traffic, but we're going to say hello to the stone. Hey boo boo! Hey boo boo! It's been a long time since I saw you. Absolutely wonderful to see you again. How you've been keeping these years. Look at the size of them. He's obviously a marker for the Wade Road. I never spotted that all these years ago, not really. But what a fantastic rock, isn't it? It really does look after the whole Glen, this one, don't you? Hi boo boo. What a lovely old rock you are. Nobody comes to say hello to you, do they? That stone is a living creature of the planet. He's been here much longer than anyone. And I find them absolutely wonderful. I think also, since, when would that be, 1977 or something I last saw him. Yeah, probably would have been Andy. Well, not saw him, but come to say hello. Yeah. What a lovely stone. Yeah. A really lovely stone, Andrew. So you can see the right line here of the road as it comes down and it spins round. There's a deer being caught on the barbed wire. He's tried to leap the fence and got caught, poor thing. What a shame, what a terrible thing to happen to any animal. Actually it's not the barbed wire, but I don't know how it's managed to get its foot caught in there. But it has, it's not been able to get off it, so. Isn't it fabulous, Annie? So we're gonna, bloody this road, that's dangerous. Yeah, we'll have to take a walk along here, Andy. In actual fact, I might just zip back up and get a photograph of that stone, my favourite stone in the sunlight. Also got my different boots on. These ones are not fully waterproof, but they're not as heavy on the stride as the big waterproof French ones. Yeah, lovely stone, isn't it? You can see that. Keeping guard on the whole Glen. I came back to see you one more time, Bubble. We don't know if it'll be the last time in life I see you. But it's good to see you. And that's why I came back to see you in the sunshine. In all your glory. In all your beauty. Look. Wonderful, Andrew. Thumbs up for that stone, ain't he? So I'm taking the dangerous road back, and I can't believe, but I forgot to look at my watch. If it was at that stone the first time, it would have been 10 minutes to 2. I wish I'd looked. I would have been absolutely amazed, because that would have been, well, it would have confirmed everything in the last half century. My first visit to that stone to where I am today. I don't think those sheep were there earlier on. Can't remember seeing them. But I'll have to keep my ears peeled out for these dangerous cars, especially this bend is the worst of the lot. So I'll have to be very cautious here, I'm afraid. I'll switch off.